Hello, my name is Gabby. I am 17 years old. I am a senior in high school. And I'd say I'm not like other kids my age. First of all, I'm a little weird. I'll admit that. Everybody has their weirdness. I guess mine just shows a little bit more than everybody else's. So I'm totally okay with because I like being different. And, I like to sing. I speak Italian. I love languages. And I also really love history. And, you know, these past few weeks, there's been some pretty interesting things going on in the world, like historical events happening and things like that. And I'm up on it. I love watching the news. I'll admit I am a news geek. Like I watch Fox News all the time. I have it on right now. Like if I turn around my laptop, you see I have it on right now. I love watching this kind of. I love being informed. I like taking up on things, knowing what's going on in the world. I love that. But other kids my age, not so much. I don't know why. I know not like watching the news. You want to watch it. A bunch of kids watch Jersey Shore, whatever. Secret Life of the American Teenager, all the crap shows. In other words, I don't really watch those. I think they're kind of stupid. Closest thing I watch like that is like SNL, but that's like smart. Um, so yeah, sorry, I'm checking my phone. And you know what? Thing that makes me mad is people my age don't care about what's going on in the world. People my age, people didn't even know what was going on in Egypt, and when it's all over the news. I mean, really, really, really. I'm completely shocked. I know it started back in January. I think it's awesome that they were able to turn their countries around, do something like that. I think that is awesome. They were able to, starting to rebuild their countries, get help. They knew it was unjust, and it was so awesome they could do that. Except, now, say it's Tunisia to Egypt to now Libya, which I'm still praying. My thoughts with them because people in this world, I just don't get how stubborn they are. Please. Um, and Bahrain, Yemen, and now Saudi Arabia. I'm really scared for the Saudi Arabian people because they said they won't take any crap from their people. So if people start protesting, bye bye. Yeah, don't want to do that. It's fascinating that people don't know what's going on in the world. I do. I watch the news, like I said, I do that. But and then I have friends on Facebook. I have a Facebook, and I posted a picture of myself. I think it was 2 weeks ago. It's still my picture, and it says, "Pray for Libya and New Zealand," because that was the week that things in Libya were getting really really serious, and there had just been a 6.3 magnitude earthquake in Christchurch, New Zealand, and I was praying for those people all the whole week, and I thought people need to know about this. People people my age just don't care, and I'm just like I'm completely shocked. People don't even know. I posted that. Okay, so I posted that, and I looked, and one of my friends commented, and she's like, "What's going on with both countries? How do you not know?" Okay, it's great. She wanted to know. I want to tell people about it, and I think that's awesome. It's like to inform people about what's going on in the world because I'm a history geek. So I was telling her, she's like, "Oh, I'll pray for them." So I was like, "Okay, good." But people, like, I'm glad that she started to care. But most people my age, they don't even care about what's going on. They don't think it affects them. Really, you don't think it affects you. Why do you think our gas prices are higher? Why do you think that money is so tight in the world? Because there's other things about like a war. We're kind of getting out of a war right now. Yeah, I just don't know. Like people, I'm gonna be completely honest. People my age are so ignorant. I don't know. You're wrapped up in your own little world. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up and start realizing there's other things that are more important than just you. There's people all over the world who have it a lot worse than you do. People in Libya, innocent people in Libya are dying for freedom, dying to have things changed, and it's not happening. You should be thanking God that you live in a country where you can express yourself freely, unlike those people, without having to pay reparations or whatever penalties. Yeah, it's a war. Okay, I use reparations, whatever. But you should be so thankful you get to live in a country without having to worry about being shot at for saying, "I think this should be changed. I think that is better." You know, you are so blessed, and you're so like I can't even imagine like having to die fighting for my country. People they're ready to die, just like I, you need to pray for those people. We need to pray for them. I pray for them. And another thing, I woke up today and I was eating my breakfast. I was checking Facebook like usual. And all of a sudden I started seeing all this stuff about Japan. I was like, okay. So here's a little backstory. In my favorite class in school called World Culture, we are learning about Japan. Well, we did learn about Japan. And I wasn't too like excited about the idea of learning about Japan. I was like, okay, whatever. It's Asia. That's cool. Sure. But as I started paying attention and learning about things, I started changing and I started to love it because I realized my teacher, he had a passion for it and kind of went out on me. And I think that's so awesome because my teacher is awesome. And he went to Japan and I thought it was one of the most beautiful places, one of the coolest places ever, like just so fascinating. And I started like love Japan. Like my background on my computer is Japan. Like I obsessed. I post pictures of Japan on my blog. Okay, so I look on my phone today. It says how Japan, our prayers and our thoughts are with Japan. I'm like, what is this? I see in there 8.9 magnitude earthquake hit Japan this morning. My heart sank. I I couldn't believe it. I mean, I know Japan is right on the fault line, part of the Ring of Fire. They have there's like thousands of seismic waves each year that go through Japan. They may not be big as an 8.9 earthquake, but I knew about that. But I went into the other room and I turned on the news. I turned on Buck News, my channel, and I couldn't believe what I saw. Like I we were complaining about rain here the past 2 days, like little nor'easter. They have freaking 23-foot tsunami waves. Like I can't express how blessed I am to be living here where you don't have to worry about earthquakes. I mean, this earthquake has affected 20 different nations. There were 20 different nations under a tsunami watch. There's been a 4.5 magnitude earthquake in Hawaii. There was an earthquake in Taiwan. There's another earthquake at a place called Tonga, I think. And there was a 7.4 magnitude aftershock in Japan this morning. And I just watched in disbelief this morning. I know you can't help nature and what goes on with it. I'm just shocked. I feel that I have a connection to the Japanese people, even though I'm not Japanese myself. I just have so much respect for their country and nation. I just think it's absolutely beautiful, and the people seem really awesome, and the culture is so diverse, and it just seems so wonderful. But I just couldn't believe it, and I was talking to my dad after he came downstairs. I felt he needed to know, and I had the news on. I said, "Could you believe this?" And I was talking about it, and I started to cry because I don't know. I just feel like I have a connection to these people, and we need to know. Like I don't even know. There's just we need to know what's going on in the world. We really do. And I think that if we can start with one person, we just start like reading the news or the newspaper, watching TV or something like that, inform ourselves. We wouldn't be what everybody else in the world thinks are ignorant Americans. We could really, really change that. Start appreciating parts of the world and being thankful for what we have and how blessed we are as Americans to have the freedom and to be safe and not have to worry about aftershocks or tsunamis. I mean, if you're in California, that's one thing, but you don't have to worry about that. We are so blessed as a people not have to worry about this. And, if anybody ends up watching this, I thank you watching me babble on for 10 minutes about how I think people should know about what's going on in the world and try and help. Like I want to try and send some money to Japan because I think I should, and my heart goes out to those people, and I just, you know, it is really scary right now. Um, sorry, I just, my heart goes out to them, and I hope that whoever watches this realize we need to wake up. We need to start realizing this. My world culture teacher and I were talking about this, how it's horrible. So many ignorant people in my generation. I just don't want that to happen. We need to keep being how Americans have been. Know about things, help people out. You know what I mean. Just try, just for me. Okay. Just peace, love, and awareness. That's all I gotta say. Peace.